Hi and welcome back to ER Watch. Today we're going to be having a look at how to do the basics of Roblox Studio on Windows or Apple Mac. Okay, first what you want to do is you want to go to the Roblox Studio / login page where you then have to log into your Roblox account. Okay, once you're in your Roblox account, you then need to go to your search bar up at the top and type in Roblox Studio. And then click the first option where above it says https://www.roblox.com create. So click that, and then it'll bring you to this page. If it doesn't, you need to make sure that you log in, and then you want to click start creating. It'll then ask you to download it, and once it's downloaded, you'll open it and it'll come up with this. Then you need to sign in. Okay, once you've signed in, you will come up with a selections of templates. You've got the base plate, base palette 2021, so that's rain, village, castle, suburban. You can choose a theme if you want to from theme places, or the gameplay, where it puts a bit of code in already for you to play. Also, you've got my games, where you've got the games you've already created. You'll probably have none in here already if you haven't made any yet, but here's some of my previous. If you've got group games on a group that you've made, you will have the group games here, and you also have games that have been shared with you. You've also have your archived games, which I don't have any there, and your recents. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to go to the new tab and just click base plate. This is my suggested one if you're doing a new fresh world. So once you've clicked on it, it'll load up and say loading places, please wait. It may take a bit if you're not on a very powerful computer, but since I'm on an okay computer, not that powerful but not that bad, it loads up pretty quick. Okay, so you'll see you've got your base plate here. Now to move round, you'll need to use your right mouse key. Hold it down and drag your mouse round. You also can use the W, A and S, D keys to move round. You can also use the arrow keys, but I prefer the W, A, S, D. You can use the scroll key to zoom in and out quickly. So now you know how to move around. So first of all, you need to get your icons up. Now, if it shows like this, that's perfect. But if it doesn't, all you've got to do, if you click this little arrow in the corner next to the blue "What's New" sign. Don't forget, this is recorded at a certain time. It may be a bit different for you, but I'm sure the basics will be around the same place. So click the little arrow, and you'll have this section here. Now, what you want to do is you want to get your tools up. So you want to click the Explorer, Properties, and if you want, you can do Toolbox. There we go. So you've still got the screen in the middle, you've just got things on the outside. So first of all, I'm going to tell you what this section at the top is. So you've got home where you can do your move, select, move, scale, rotate. I'll go about more of that later. You can do anything to move it. You've got your collisions, you've got your terrain editor, toolbox, adding parts, your UI interface, which I'll go on in a bit, materials, color, and lock. The rest of it I'll go in a bit. So first of all, I'll show you the basics of how to operate using a part. So what you want to do is you need to go to where it says part. You can drop down if you want a certain part, but I'm just going to do a little square part. So click that and it'll come up with a part. You can see it's got a blue highlighted ring around it, kind of outline. If it doesn't have that, that means you've not selected it. If you want to select it, just click on it. So you're on select mode at the top. You can click move, where you can move it. If it starts moving kind of bumpy, you just need to make sure that these two are ticked, so they can't be ticked because you need it to move smoothly. You've also got scale if you want it bigger and smaller, and you've got the rotate, so you can rotate it. You've also got your toolbox. When I click on the toolbox, you can search. If I wanted to search for a car, it brings me up a selection of cars. Now I can just tap the car. I might want a Lamborghini. And then I've got this car here, which you can then edit. You've also got the model tab, which is if you're moving models or adding spawns in. You've got test if you're testing it, view if you're viewing things, and plugins. But I'm not going to go over plugins today. I'm just going to show you the basics. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you the basics of your Explorer. So I want to edit this little block here. I'm going to click it and you'll see it's highlighted on my Explorer. You've got your workspace here, which is where I keep all my models. So you can click the part, you've got the base plate and the part, because the base plate is the thing that the part's standing on. So you can click the part, and then on the properties below, it brings up a lot of selections. So you can change the brick color, and if you go back to home, you can change it. You can make it collide, so it can go through things. So I might want it to be the color red, and I might want the material to be brick. There it goes to a red brick. You can also anchor it, so while in the game it can't move. You can also lock it by clicking it, so you can't move it while you're in Studio unless you unlock it, and you can also group it. Second thing I'm going to go through is the game settings. So this is where you can edit your game. So first of all, you've got to publish your game. I'm just going to call it test video. And here you've got your basic info. You can add a description here. You can change the creator. If you've got a group, you can add it to a group. You can change the genre. I might want it as building. You can also change it to be on a computer, phone, tablet. Just need to make sure if it's on a phone or tablet, the buttons are right for it. So if you click E on a computer, you need to make another button to click on another device. So then you just click create. Once you've clicked that, it'll load for a second. Then click close. Then you can click game settings again and it'll bring up more stuff. Here you can add your game icon, which you can choose from your computer. Screenshots and videos. I believe if you want to do a video, you need to pay 100 Robux. Genre and playable devices. You've also got permissions, where if you click on that, you can change it to be friends, public or private. Change the game owner, if it's on a team. And you can also turn team create on, which I'm going to go through next. You can also use monetization with paid access. If it's paid access, you need to pay Robux to join the game. So I might want the price 100, and that means you get 90 Robux. So you get 10 Robux, and the gameplay and Roblox gets 90 Robux. You can also enable private servers. You can make it free private servers or paid private servers. You can also add developer products, which I'm going to go through in a later video. That's where in a game you can pay Robux to get something, and it's quite easy to do. You've also got security if you want to allow HTTP requests, enable API, localization, where you can change the language, automatic text chapter, your places. So there's different places in a game. You might want to teleport to a different place in the game. You've got your avatar if you want to change the default avatar to people join. You can get the ID, avatar ID, and paste it in here. What you want their t-shirt, shirt ID, or pants ID to be. You've got your world options about the gravity and how you want the world to cooperate with you, and you've got extra options if you want to shut down an existing server or like that. So I'm going to run through team create now. So if you're creating it with a friend who you've got friended on Roblox, you want to enable team create. To do this, you want to go to view, team create, and click turn on. Once you've turned on, just leave it. It'll just reset the game. And then it'll open back up and you've got team create on. Now you can click home and go back to game settings. And if you go to permission, scroll down a bit, you can choose someone to collaborate with you. So I might want to do my friend if you want to search your friend. And then once you search your friend, you click them. And then you can choose if they're allowed to play or edit the game. And you can also get rid of them if you don't want them to edit the game. The last thing I'm going to go through is scripts. So I'm going to find my block over here. So I'm going to add it. Select it. I'm going to click the little addition button over the blue highlighted part. Then you can add certain things. You can add decals if you're adding images. I'll go through that in a later video. You make it brighter, but I'm just going to add a script. Here you can, I'm going to do a simple script for you. So I might want to do game, which is our game, so it knows which game it's going to be doing. Game dot workspace. So this is going to take it through the files to where to find what it wants to do. So I might want game dot workspace. So we're in the workspace, and our object is called part. When naming blocks, do not add finger spaces in them because it's hard for when you're scripting. In the part, we want to go to our properties. I think I might want to change the transparency. So then you want to type in transparency and then click again. Oh no, then click equals. You can do finger space equals, or you can do just equals. Then you choose where you want to change the transparency to. I'm going to put it to 0.5. You can also change things like the can collide, which can collide is if players can go through the object. So you can put in can collide, it'll come up, just double click. Then you can make that equals false. You can also make it wait a few seconds. So you might want to do wait 6 seconds before this happens. This is just a little basic script, so then you can click the X. So now we're going to play our game. So we're going to click the play. You can do a run from here or run. I'm going to click play here because I don't want to run all the way from the middle of the base plate because I've not added a spawn point yet. So it'll take a few seconds to load. And there we go. We've just got to wait 6 seconds so we can see. Oh wait, it's done 6 seconds already. I think I may have fast forwarded the video. Anyway, so what we can do now is stop. And the last thing I'm going to do is how to add a base plate, a spawn point. You want to go to model and click spawn. Once you've done spawn, you can see you've got a spawn point here, which now, if you do home, play, you can see instead of spawning in the middle of the base plate, we spawn on that spawn point. There we are. And we've got our block there, which because we've turned can collide off, we can just run through. Thank you for watching this ERWatch video on how to do the basics on Roblox Studio. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped. Don't forget click the like button if it did help you and subscribe to the channel so you're updated on my newest videos. Bye.